Hello, my fabulous first graders. Welcome back to another excellent math video. Today we're going to be talking some more about addition and subtraction word problems, and we're going to be using one of my favorite things, a number bond. So to get ready, you need to get your pencil, your paper, maybe a whiteboard if you have one, because we're going to be solving some problems while we watch a video. At the end of the video, we're going to work on some more problems together. So be ready. Today's I can statement is I can solve for the unknown using addition and subtraction strategies. I'll see you in a minute.
Hi friends, this lesson is for Module 2, Lesson 23. You know what I realized last night? That we have not used one of my favorite math tools in a very long time. I mean, we use it every day, but we haven't really put it into our lessons. So I thought today we'd start by just refreshing our brains about one of the math tools that I love a ton. Well, I know you probably guessed it, it's the 10 frame, and I do love the 10 frame, but there's another math tool I like too. Can you guess it? Ah, you guessed it. You're right. The number bond. Ooh, I love the number bond because it helps to organize my thinking. Now, there are 3 different pieces to the number bond. Do you remember what goes to the top? That's right, the whole amount, or how much I have all together. And then the 2 little things that branch off the whole amount are, the parts. Now, if I add the parts together, that equals the whole amount. This tool is so helpful, and today it's going to help us when we're thinking about solving for an unknown again, or something we don't know. Our learning goal says, I can solve for the unknown using addition and subtraction strategies. Well, in order to figure out if we need to add or subtract or what we're going to do, we need to think about that number bond. We need to think about the kind of information we're learning from the word problem. Do we know the whole amount, or do we know the parts? That's what we're going to think about today as we're solving for the unknown. So here we go. Our first story says, 12 insects climbed on the leaves. 4 of the insects were ladybugs, and the rest were blue beetles. How many were blue beetles? I'm going to go ahead and read that again. 12 insects climbed on the leaves. 4 of the insects were ladybugs, and the rest were blue beetles. How many were blue beetles? All right, so I'm thinking about that math tool to help me figure out what is even my unknown. Let's see, do I know the whole amount, or do I just know the parts? Yeah, it looks like I know the whole amount and one of the parts. Let's go ahead and start drawing and see what we come up with. It says 12 insects climbed on the leaves, and I know that 12 is the whole amount. So I'm going to go ahead and draw 12. Good job, Miss Arwood. What do you notice about my drawing? Yeah, I was really organized. I didn't do it all sloppy. I made sure that I used 5 groups so I can help keep it looking fresh and organized. That's also one of my goals, to be a practitioner, and practitioners draw in 5 groups. All right, now it says 4 of the insects were ladybugs. Well, since I already drew the whole amount, I know one of the parts must be 4 of those insects are ladybugs. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to label L for ladybugs. And then I'm going to circle that 4 of them were ladybugs. Okay, I can clearly see that I knew the whole amount and one of the parts. So I can write my number sentence now. My number sentence is going to say 4 plus something equals 12. Or 4 is one of the parts, plus another part will equal 12, or the whole amount. Whew, thanks, number bond. Now, what could I put in that empty space to help keep me super organized and remember what I'm looking for? That's right, a nice empty box. Then when I find my answer, I can just fill it in. Well, if I know one of my parts, I just need to look for the other part now. I said 4 of the insects were ladybugs, got that, and the rest were blue beetles. So that must mean if 4 were ladybugs, and the rest of them are going to be the blue beetles. I'm going to go ahead and circle the rest, and then write a B right next to it so I don't forget that those are the blue beetles. Now, all I have to do is, you're right, count them up. I'm going to go ahead and count how many blue beetles were in that second part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, when I fill in that box, I know that there were 8 blue beetles. Good job. All right, friend, now you're going to do it with me. So if you don't already have a dry erase board or a math journal, can you go ahead and grab that now? All right, we're going to try the next one together. Remember, our learning goal says that we're going to solve for the unknown using different addition or subtraction strategies. This one was an addition because I took two parts and I added them together to get the whole amount. Let's see what this next one is. 15 birds rested in the tree. 8 flew away and some stayed. How many were left in the tree? I'm going to read it again. 15 birds rested in the tree. 8 flew away and some stayed. How many were left in the tree? Do you think this is where I would use maybe an addition strategy or a subtraction strategy? What would you do? Oh, you would? Okay, I'm going to do a subtraction strategy. I know if there were 15 and 8 flew away, well, if they're flying away, that means they're leaving. So that must mean in my brain we're subtracting. So I can go ahead and write my good number sentence already. 15 minus 8 equals something. Can you go ahead and write that on your dry erase board? 15 minus 8 equals something. What am I missing? Because there is an unknown I'm looking for. It's how many were left. Yeah, did you say box? Yeah, I definitely want to put an empty box so I know what I'm looking for. Good job. All right, what I would like you to do now is I want you to draw a picture and then see if you can draw 15 minus 8 using your best practitioner skills. And then when you're done, check your work to see if we have the same thing. Go ahead and press pause while you do your good work. Okay, did you do your good work? Well, here we go. This is how I figured it out. First, I started by drawing the whole amount, or 15. Now, I used 5 groups because I'm really trying to be a rock-solid practitioner. Did you use 5 groups? Ooh, good job. If not, it's okay to take a pause and just reorganize yourself a little bit more. I'm fine with that. Or we can keep moving along. All right, then I need to show minus 8. There we are. And of course, what should I do? It said 8 flew away. What can I put as a label? Did you put in a label? What was your label? Yeah, I put F for flew away, so I wouldn't forget. Then the question says, how many were left in the tree? Well, the parts that I didn't cross out, those are the pieces that were left. I'm going to put an L there to remind me that they were left over. I could have also put an S for stayed. I have choices. I'm going to count how many were left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did you get 7? Ah, good job, friend. Very nice. All right, we're moving and grooving. That first one we did 2 parts that we were adding, so that was an addition strategy. Yesterday, when we were adding them, we were counting on. That's another one. And right now, we're drawing to subtract, and we're using a take from a 10 strategy. We're really learning quite a bit about adding and subtracting. And when we're finding the unknown, as long as we're thinking about what the parts or the whole amount mean from the word problem, that's really going to help us with our learning goal. Let's try another one. Go ahead and erase your board or find a new spot in your math journal. The boys read 13 power words. Avery read 7 power words, and Dylan read the rest. How many power words did Dylan read? I'm going to go ahead and read that again to you. The boys read 13 power words. Avery read 7 power words, and Dylan read the rest. How many power words did Dylan read? You know what? I'm going to have you go ahead and try to figure this one out. Can you write a number sentence with a missing unknown, and then draw your good picture and try to figure out what the other part is? When you're all done, will you press play and check yourself and see how you did? Okay, did you figure out the answer? Sorry about that, was my timer. You did? Oh, good. Well, here we go. If you didn't, press pause again because you need to go ahead and try your good work on your own so you can check yourself. All right, but if you did it, here we go. It said the boys read 13 power words. Avery read 7 power words and Dylan read the rest. How many power words did Dylan read? I'm going to go ahead and draw the 13 power words because I know that's the whole amount. Remember, I'm thinking about my number bond to help me out. There's 13, What do you notice about my drawings? Oh, Kristen, you are doing such a good job with those 5 groups. Feeling good. All right, then it said Avery read 7 power words. What did you do to show that Avery read 7 power words? Yeah, I figured out that Avery's was a part because I know 13 is the whole amount. So I wrote 7 plus something equals 13. What should I put? What should I draw in that empty space right there? That's right, an empty box, so I don't forget what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the other part of the power words that were read, or how many Dylan read. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and show you what I did to model my process of Avery reading 7. First, I circled 7, and then I labeled it Avery. Then that tells me that all the pieces left over Dylan must have read. So I'm going to circle those, and then I'm going to put a D there for Dylan. What did you put for your labels? Oh, good. I'm glad we match. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and fill in that empty box. What number did you put in there? You did? You put 6? Me too, friends. That's because if I circled 7 for Avery, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left to show that Dylan read those 6. Well done.
Okay, guys, welcome back. You did excellent on that video. We're going to work on 2 more problems together, you and me. So make sure you have your pencil and your paper ready or your whiteboard. I'm going to be doing it on the computer so that you can see how I'm doing the problems and follow along. Okay, so let's look at this first problem together. Will you read it with me? Good. Janet read 8 books during the week. She read some more books on the weekend. She read 12 books total. How many books did Janet read on the weekend? I hear an important word. Do you hear that important word? It starts with a T. Total. Good, the word is total. So what do I have here? Do you remember what this thing is called with the 3 circles? Good, a number bond. So in the top circle, we're going to put the total. So what was the total number of books that Janet read? Look in the problem. Good, she read 12 books total. So I'm going to write 12 in my top. Oh gosh, we don't want that, do we? Let's try that again. 12, there we go. 12 books total. Now my other 2 parts, so I have my part, whole. So I need my parts. Does the sentence give us one of the parts? Let's read it again. Janet read 8 books during the week. She read some more books on the weekend. Does it tell us how many more? No, it just says some. She read 12 books total. So what's one of our parts? How many did she read during the week? Good, 8. So let's write 8 in our number bond. Make sure you're doing this on your paper too. Now, we need to figure out the other part. I think I'm going to write this as an addition sentence with a missing part. So I have 8 plus, I don't know my other part, so I'm going to leave a blank, equals, what's our total? 12. Good. How could you figure out that missing part? I want you to take a minute to figure it out. I'm going to think. You think too. Some of you, I bet, we're counting on. Let's do that together. So we're going to start at 8, and we're going to count up to 12. So think 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 4. Did you get 4? Let's check. Let's see if when we put 8 and 4 together, we get. Okay, I'm going to fix my 4. It looks a little silly. Writing on a computer is hard. Okay, let's see. We could do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that how I should do a math drawing? No. Remember, we want to put them in a 10 frame. 2, 3, 4, 5 in the top. Good. 6, 7, 8. Now you can do hearts or circles, but remember, it's not art class, so it doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm going to put 4 over here. And I can count them all up and make sure it equals 12. Check your work to make sure you're right. You could even make 10, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Give me a big thumbs up if you got the same answer that I did. Awesome. Now let's go ahead and put 4 in our number bond. So she read 8 books during the week. How many books did she read on the weekend? 4, exactly right. Good, let's do our next problem. I have my number bond ready, so draw your number bond so you're ready to fill it in. And let's read our problem together. There were 8 ladybugs on a branch. Some more come over. Then there were 15 ladybugs on the branch. How many ladybugs came? I don't see the word total, so we're going to have to figure it out. Sometimes when I read a problem, it helps me if I close my eyes and imagine what it looks like. So this time I want you to close your eyes and I'm going to read it to you. There were 8 ladybugs on a branch. Okay, imagine the 8 ladybugs sitting on a branch. Some more come over. I don't know how many. Now there are 15 ladybugs on the branch. So how many came to visit? Okay, open your eyes. How many ladybugs do we have on the branch all together in total? 15, good. So put 15 in the top of your number bond. Just like that, awesome. So 15 is our total. What are our parts? Remember, part, whole. We know our whole is 15. What parts do we have? Good, 8. At first there were 8 ladybugs on the branch. So we need to figure out how many more ladybugs came over. Could you write this as an addition problem with a missing part? Would you do that for me? Write your addition problem and then we're going to do it together. Good job. I'm going to get started, don't mind. 8 plus, I don't know how many more came over. I'm going to put a blank. Equals our total, and our total was 15. Awesome. How could we figure out that missing part? Before we counted on, we could try that again. Could we subtract to figure it out? Let's try. Let's see, if I take the total and I subtract the part that we know, what do I get? Let's use a picture. I'm going to draw stars this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rows of 5, remember. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Now I'm going to take away 8. I'm subtracting 8. Very important. So let's subtract 8 of them. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8. How many do we have left? Count them. There's 5, 6, 7. Good, 7. Let's put our 7 up here and see if that's our missing part. 8 plus 7 is 15. Let's check if that's right. Let's count on. So think 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I added 7 more and I got 15. So 7 is our missing part. You guys did an awesome job today. air hugs from me. Pat yourself on the back, and I'll see you tomorrow.